Hello everyone, it's Angie. I'm back with chair yoga, our Thursday afternoon. And of course, if you replay this anytime, over and over again, seeing that I only do this 2 days a week right now. And so you can do it anytime. It's really good to practice yoga every day. So that's the really nice thing about being able to replay these. And now that we have a few under our belt, you can go through, and if you find one that you prefer, some of my practices are focusing on the hips, some focus on the arms, a lot of them focus on lower back and stretching through the back. So if you find one that really works for you or you think might work for you that day, maybe mark it down. Say, okay, April 22nd, that was a really good one, and that works for my back. Or April the 14th was really good for the hips. And so mark down which ones you might like and that work for you for that day. If you're finding that you're really stiff in the hips, or if you're really stiff in the back, or maybe your shoulders are really stiff, you want to really try and open them up and work on them, and you think that one of these helps you. I'm here to just help you. I really just want you to continue to practice yoga, knowing that yoga is something you can practice anytime. You don't have to be actively working your body, it's your mind that works. Just the thought that, let me take a deep inhale today and really take a nice long exhale and really focus that moment on the diaphragm. Inhale, focus on the nostrils. Focus on the air coming in, how cool it feels, the sensation that it feels through the nostril, maybe coming down the throat. Each moment of every day can be a practice of yoga. Not just the movements of your body, not just the asanas, the poses are the asanas, the movements, but it's really the breath work. So whenever you breathe can be a moment for yoga. Right? If that breath means to control an emotion, to control frustration, to control anger, to inhale joy, inhale the good things. And maybe it's a way to help you begin to focus on the positive, on those things that help us be better, on those people that help us be better, or maybe those things that help you be better. Maybe it's just closing your eyes and realizing that you can be better, just with thoughts. I can be better today. I can do this today. It just may take me longer. And remember to take your time. Take your time when you do your yoga. Have patience with yourself, and then garner patience for others. That may be the purpose for today. A purpose doesn't have to be lifelong. It can be every day, a separate purpose. It could be just driving the car in traffic and having patience. Saying a prayer, thinking of someone, sing a song, something that will boost your mood. All right, enough. I think I've given you enough time and to prepare, so make sure you have your 2 blocks if you didn't see them next to me. Oops, and a strap. So have a strap or a belt, even a resistance band. Let's see, I like to work without shoes. Yoga, normally we work without shoes, but there's always cases where people need to wear their shoes. They have special orthotics that they have to wear, or maybe they're in a situation where they just can't take the shoes off. So don't worry about it, but if you can, take off your shoes. You can leave your socks on. Say it's cold in here today, so I'm going to leave my socks on for a little bit. I may take them off once they really warm up. And then make sure that to have good posture. I like to use a block right behind me on the chair to remind me of good posture. And it sits right there against my tailbone, my sacrum. And it helps me to just notice that I'm sitting up and I'm pressing up against it, that my shoulders are back and my heart is lifting. My belly is slightly lifting, opening up through the lungs, through the region where your lungs and ribs are, opening it up and allowing for the air to come in more efficiently. Sitting up tall, pressing the feet into the floor, making a 90 degrees with the knees, so knowing that those knees should be over the ankles. And the feet are in line with each other. The knees are parallel and they should be in line with the second and third toes. All right. Every body is different, so do what you think you need to do and adjust yourself as you need to, knowing that each side, right and left, can be very different one day. Right side of your back versus the left side can feel very different. Shoulders, right and left, can be very different. So just know that each side is different and we must accept that. I had a wonderful practice this morning in my yoga practice, and it was started off horrible, absolutely horrible. I was thinking, oh my goodness, my right side, one strip of muscle is aching. I can barely get into a down dog. So I get down and I modify. I come into a child's pose. I stretch out right to left. And I really just lift up, breathe through it. I don't do some of the poses that I would normally do because I know that I might start to, if I get into it too quick, I may pull on it and aggravate it. So take my time, even though I want to go into some of these poses, I know I shouldn't. So I'll come into my child's pose again, come out, and then begin to move up slowly using the breath. I had one of the best practices today. I came into poses I normally don't go into. And that's starting off thinking I couldn't even finish the practice. Thinking, I'd only get a half hour into it. And then once I get into my more lofty poses, I'm not going to manage and I back off. But I found I could, and I did. And I got into a pose that I hadn't gone into in months. So just know every day can be so different, but with patience and with the guidance of your mind, listening to the body, you can do this. All right? Maybe not look like me or not look like your neighbor down the street or whoever it is that you've seen do some crazy looking yoga poses. This isn't gymnastics. We're not here to join the Olympics. We're here to better our bodies, to really begin to become mindful of ourselves, accepting of ourselves through asanas. Because yoga isn't an asana, yoga is this mindfulness of mind and body. And the asanas are just one way of being able to become fluid through the body, to become fluid with our age, and be able to not have surgeries as we go on later in life. We're not pounding the knees so that we have to do surgeries. So, back to our practice. So, side notes here, sorry. You can always just pause and fast forward if you're on replay. And lifting up nice and tall, reaching the fingers up to the ceiling. And exhale it down. Breathe. Come forward, palms come up, reaching up, lifting up. Exhaling forward. Breathe. Hey Margie. Arms reaching up again, palms come up. Really feel the feet press to the floor. Really feel the top of the head extend up to the ceiling, the heart lifting and exhaling down. Any issues with the shoulders, you can always bend the elbows into a goddess or field goalpost position. Breathe. And arms come forward, reaching out, and really press the shoulder blades apart. Chin is parallel to the floor, top of the head reaching up, good posture. Exhale, hands come down, lifting up, noticing the awareness created with movements. And more of an awakening of the mind. And we're going to begin our pranayama. Pranayama meaning prana is energy for force and breath. So our breath work. Deep inhale and nice long exhale. Out the mouth. Ha sounds. All right, we're going to begin with a ha sound. So inhale through the nose. I'm going to count for 5. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And do the opposite. I forgot. Exhale. Pause. And inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale. And relax. Deep breath in. We're just starting to focus our mind on the breath. Focus inward before we start our Ujjayi breathing. We did this on Tuesday. I'm going to try it again today. So each week we'll do a different pranayama. So inhaling, exhaling out the nose. Feel the chest drop, belly button press back. Inhale again, lifting the chest. Exhaling out the nose. Feel the chest drop, shoulders drop, belly button pressing towards the spine. On your inhale, bring the tongue to the upper palate, front of the teeth, just behind the teeth. And on the exhale, begin to slide the tongue along the palate towards the throat. Keeping it there, feeling the constriction of the throat. Begin to focus on the sound of the breath, how it's changed, how the constriction of the throat has changed, the feel of the air along the back of the throat. Focusing on this breath. Some people will call this ocean breath. Others will just say, sounds like Darth Vader. And others will think of it as a breeze through the trees. To me, it sounds a bit like putting a shell up to my ear, the sound of the ocean. Removing all of your thoughts. Directing your mind inward. Focusing on the breath, noticing if you're still tall, if the head is right over the spine. Bring the jaw slightly back. Maybe the eyes are closed. As you focus inward, as you focus on the breath. tongue up where it is long, the upper palate towards the throat. We're going to bring the chin forward. Keep breathing through the nose. You're going to bring the right, point your finger to the right nostril. Breathe through the left nostril. Bring the pinky and ring finger around on your inhale. Pause. Press the pinky and ring finger on the left nostril. Exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Release the left nostril. Pause. Lift up the chin. Exhale. Deep breath in. Out the mouth. Cleansing breath. Knowing that this breath work is the most important part of the practice. Knowing that your breath is primary to any of the poses we do. Never holding the breath. Keep breathing. Knowing you can come into any modification, any resting position. You can stay seated throughout the entire practice if you wish. Now relaxing the tongue down, away from the palate. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to a shoulder. Exhale, back to the chest. Inhale, to the opposite shoulder. Use your breath as a guide and make the movements with the breath. Exhaling, chin to chest. Inhaling, chin to a shoulder. No, you can even spend an extra moment in a position where if you feel that there's extra tension there, and just breathe a cycle through and then come back. Trying to release tension in the neck. On your next exhale, bring chin to chest. Lifting up nice and tall, reaching up. Extending through the fingertips. Again, elbows bent if you have shoulder issues. Or even one bent if it's just one shoulder. Breathe. Palms come together. Clasp the pinky, ring, and index finger together. Point your fingers reaching up. Thumbs wrap around. And exhale, begin to comb towards the right. Gently lift up to the left. Come up. Make little circles. Small little circles. Like you're putting a circle on the ceiling. Breathe and reverse. Just noticing how the side of your body feels, how your hips feel nice and long. Even if your elbows are bent, lifting through the top of the head, lifting up high. And we're going to come to the right deeper. Really press that left hip to the chair, left foot to the floor. Breathe. Think of yourself against an imaginary wall and you're sliding up against it, trying to keep parallel to it, not bringing your left shoulder forward, but pressing it back against that imaginary wall. Breathe. Remember your breath. Inhale, lift, nice and tall. Exhale, over, reach, reach, reach. Breathe. Lift up through the heart. Try not to dump down into your left rib. Stretch through the right side. Press that right foot to the floor. Inhale, lift, reaching up. And exhale down, grabbing onto the chair. And we're going to just lift the heart up. Slight back bend here. Just notice how the lower back feels as you hold and support. Support with the chair as you lift up and reach up with the heart. Eyes look up. Just mind the cervical spine. Try not to bring it too far back. Maybe bring that chin in and help support the neck as you lift up through the heart. Breathe and come forward. Slide the hands to the knees and come forward slightly in your chair. We're going to come into cat and cow, warming up the spine some more. So lifting up tall, good spinal alignment. Even the eyes look straight forward. Try not to tilt the head. And we're going to press the feet to the floor. Press the hands to the knees. Feel that foundation to the feet. Arms are straight. Pressing back. The belly button, chin to chest into our cat. Exhale as you do this. Arms press forward, nice and long through the shoulders. Inhale, slide the hands back, reach up, spine is long. Exhale, grab the chair and come forward. Breathe, anywhere you need to grab it. And chest is forward, inhaling, tall. Slide the hands forward, back onto the knees. Exhale, cat, belly button back, chin to chest. Shoulders extend, arms extend, feet pressing to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come forward with the chest. Align the spine, head reaching up. Inhale, again, back to neutral. Do your own pace, use your breath as a guide. 3 cycles. Exhaling into either cat or cow, wherever you are. Nice long exhales. On your last one, deep exhales. Each time you come into your cat or cow, really extend, breathe. Feel the warmth of the spine, the stimulation, the awakening of the mind. And on your last cow, lifting up tall, pressing the hands onto your lap. Press the feet to the floor. Your foundation is the floor. This is why we don't wear shoes if we don't have to. So you really feel the earth underneath you pressing against all corners of your foot. Inhale, tall. Reaching up, palms come together, elbows come together, wrist rotations, clasp the fingers, begin to rotate. Nice, deep breaths in, good spinal alignment, good posture, even here, eyes looking forward. Breathe. Lift up the elbows a little bit higher, notice the work in the shoulders as you do this. Do what you can, if they don't want to lift, don't. And reverse the rotation. Breathe. And slowly come forward with the hands, palms are out, shoulders down, deep breath in. Inhaling up, reaching up. Breathe. Exhale, hands come down. Again, you can always bend those elbows. Reaching up, slight back bend. Feel the shoulder blades come together. Breathe. Arms come forward, reaching forward. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling up. Now we're going to keep the arms up or in your goal post. Nice and tall, good posture. We're going to twist. So press the feet to the floor. Engage your glutes and then twist to the right. Grabbing left hand to right thigh. Left hand maybe to the chair, lifting tall. So again, use the legs to help lift you up. Top of the head reaching up. On your next exhale, you're breathing. Looking back over that right shoulder. Breathe, do what you can. Inhale, lifting up, unwinding, reaching up, exhaling, coming to the other side. Feet are pressing into the floor, rooting nice and strong. Right hand on the left thigh, left hand on the chair, lifting up tall. Deep breath in, maybe on your exhale, looking back. Breathe, don't hold the breath. Inhale, unwind, realign the spine. Deep breath in one more time, maybe a little deeper. Maybe that right hand will go back, reaching back, opening up the chest a little bit more. Feet are rooting into the floor. And on your next exhale, maybe looking back. Breathe. Pressing those feet into the floor. Maybe you'll bring up your left arm and really open up through the chest. Breathe. Inhale, unwind. Bring the arms up, nice and tall. Exhale, maybe deeper. Maybe that left hand will come all the way back, reaching as far as you can. Exhaling, maybe the hand looks back. Pressing the feet to the floor. Maybe your right hand reaches around, really opening up through the chest, feeling that twist. Breathe. This is not the time to hold. Even the eyes can look beyond the arm, beyond the shoulder. Inhaling, unwind, realign the spine, reaching up, extending left arm down, and reaching out, opening up in a diagonal fashion, the chest through the arms, switching sides, left arm up, right arm open. Breathe. Just notice how the shoulders are feeling today. You can always bend those elbows instead of bringing it up high. Switching, right hand up, grab the left hand onto the chair. Breathe. Opposite limb extensions, really root the right foot down and extend through the left heel. Breathe. Focus on the breath. Focus on the core, strong, helping to keep that quadricep, the leg up. You can even use that left arm to support the left leg. And exhale down, switching sides, left arm up, strong left leg, and then core is engaging, lift up the right leg. Right arm can help support the torso, help lift it, breathe, reaching up. You can even support the right leg with the right arm if you'd like. Exhale down, switching sides. Breathe, core, focus on the core and the breath. Extend out to the side. Keep that right leg in line. Try not to move it or sway it out to the side. You can always support your left leg if you need to. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up, reaching up, extending down, switching sides, core is engaging, focus on your core. Keeping that left foot rooted, knee in line. We're going to extend the right leg out, left arm out. Breathe, really opening up. Just notice how the hip feels. Maybe it needs support today. Inhale, reaching up, extending down. Arms come up, goddess arms immediately if you'd like. Press those shoulder blades together. Press the feet to the floor, parallel to each other. And slowly come forward 45 degrees, maybe just 30. Notice how the lower back feels, lifting up. Press elbows back and lift slowly the chest, the heart up to the ceiling. Feel a little bit of pressure on the lower back, but there should never be any pain. Come forward, 45. Inhale tall. Exhale forward. Inhale tall. And lift the heart. Exhale. exhale slightly back. Breathe. Inhale, arms come up, reaching up and extending down into our Tadasana. So mountain pose. So we have been focusing on some mountain pose with the legs. So pressing those feet to the floor, good alignment, 90 degrees. And pressing the shoulders back. Breathe. Finding that Tadasana, lifting up. Feel even the glutes engaging and lifting the top of the head up just a little bit higher. Arms come up, reach up, and legs come out slightly. Wide legs, goddess pose. Press those knees apart. So making sure that those knees are in line with the second and third toes, just like in Tadasana. Now we have, again, Tadasana is our foundational pose. You'll find it in every pose. So feel the strength, even if the legs are wide. You're in Tadasana pose here. Breathe. This is goddess. Inhale, arms come up, temple. Reaching out, 5-pointed star. Press those hands against those imaginary walls, opening up the chest. Breathe. Inhale to temple. Exhale, forward fold, wide legs. So we're going to bring the hands to the knees. Press those knees apart and reach the head forward. Nice long spine, top of the head reaching up. Think of each vertebrae opening up. Breathe. So prepare posture here. Maybe you'll want to use your block as we might come forward. Know if you need to keep the head above the heart, do so and stay right here. But if you can, come lower, reaching down. Maybe the block will go down one step. Maybe you can reach the floor. Really open up. Notice if the knees are trying to dump in. Press them back. If it's easier, come up. And you'll notice you might get more leverage on the feet and press them back. Holding here. Press those feet to the floor, knees back, arms come out and lift up. Use your core. Breathe. Inhale. One more time, we're going to come into a twist. Use your block. Exhale, come forward. Prepare posture. And exhale, down. Bring your left hand to the block. Bring the right hand to the right hip. And just see if you can twist. Breathe. Important that you can breathe. Make sure you can lift the torso up and that you're not crunched down. Use a higher level of the block if you need to be able to open up and use efficiently your diaphragm. And inhale. Right hand comes down. Switches with the left. Left hand comes to the left knee. Maybe to the right hip, left hip. And then begin to bring the heart over and around. Begin to reach up with that left shoulder. Breathe. Coming back. Unwinding. Bring the knees in slowly. We're going to do this twist with the legs in closer now. So bringing your block to whatever level you need. Pressing your left hand onto that block. Bring the right hand to your right knee. Slide it to the right hip. A little bit easier, isn't it? Begin to stack the shoulders so the right shoulder reaches up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Left hand really pressing into your block and reaching up maybe. Breathe. If it's too much for the hand, you can bind. You can bring that hand and just rest it on your lower back. This helps to keep the chest open. Inhale, lift, reach up. Exhale, come down. Slide the hand from the hip to the knee, and then the right hand switches with the left hand to the left knee, to the left hip. I keep saying that. And then slowly, see if you can start stacking your shoulders. So that left shoulder reaching up. Maybe once you feel that twist is complete for you, for your body on this side, maybe that left arm can come up. Or it's going to just come around behind you. Breathe. Inhale, unwind. Left hand to left hip to left knee. Back to center. Lifting up in prepared posture. Press the feet to the floor. Engage your core. Press the tailbone towards the back of the chair. Just really engaging glutes. Arms come out and lifting up. Deep breath in, exhale into prayer. Maybe close the eyes, take a breath, a cycle of breath here. And we're going to come into our Tadasana. So bring those feet in gently. Arms come up. Inhale tall. Exhale, hands come down, reaching down. Eagle legs. We did this on Tuesday. I'm going to try it again. Arms come up. Right arm comes underneath the left. All right. This might be it for you. This might be your eagle arms, and your hands will reach for the shoulders. All right. Or you might come up and around. Breathe. All right, bring that left foot in just slightly, maybe an inch towards the midline. And then bring and press that left foot to the floor. Bring the right heel up, lift it up and around. All right, maybe this is where your feet are. Maybe you can wrap the foot around, but make sure that left foot presses into the floor. All right, so wherever you're at, maybe you're right here, maybe this is where you are. All right, so accepting where you are and holding here. Trying to bring your elbows down. Feeling the opening in the shoulders, feeling the opening in the back of the pelvis, the back pelvis, the SI joint. Slowly, maybe coming forward about 20 degrees, 30. Hold it here, feel the pressure on the foot. Feel the squeeze of the thighs. And lift up, reach up. Arms come out, reach towards the ceiling. Exhale, grab the chair, unwind the legs. Gently windshield wiper. Preparing for the other side. Arms come up. Exhale, left arm underneath the right. Bring it around. Maybe this side you need to hold on to the shoulders. Or maybe you find that you can wrap them around. All right, and if you can reach palm to palm, bring the fingers down and bring the elbows down. Strong right leg, maybe bring it in an inch closer to the midline. Lift up the left heel, reach up the leg and cross over the right. This may be all you wish to do today. Or maybe you'll work that foot around as long as you can plant your right foot to the floor. Adjust as you need to. Notice how each side can feel so different. And sit up tall. Good posture here. Even here, the top of the head reaching up. The chin is parallel to the floor. Pressing the arms into the chest. Breathe. Press the thighs in together. Press that right foot to the floor. And then come forward, maybe 15 degrees, 20, maybe even 30. Really press that right foot to the floor. Squeeze, 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 and lift up. Reach up. Nice and tall. Unwind the arms. Press your hands to the chair. Unwind the legs. Windshield wipers. So we just opened up a lot of hips here. We're going to bring a block in front of us. And we're going to come into Navasana, our boat pose. So we're going to work the core, shoulder blades up and back. Arms come up. Exhale, hands to the chair. We're going to lift up. Lift up just the right heel. Press that left foot into the floor, engage your core. Belly button presses towards the spine, heart is lifting. You feel the quadricep engage and lift up the right foot. Breathe. Exhale it down. Just notice how it feels. Press that right foot to the floor, left knee, heel and knee come up slightly. Now lift the foot off the floor, holding it here. Notice the breath. Exhale it down. We're going to recline slightly back. So again, press that left foot to the floor, engage your core, come back slightly, angling back. Maybe you come back almost to the back of your chair and then lift up your right leg. Core is engaged, heart is lifting. Your arms help to support. Adjust as you need to. You can always use a block underneath your foot if you would like. Holding it here. Maybe extending. Really feeling the work in the upper quad through the lower abdominal region. And back down. Switching sides. Press that right foot to the floor. Left knee comes up, left foot comes up, angling back. But your form must be maintained here. Chest must rise, lift. Maybe extend through that left heel. Breathe. Bring it back down. All right. Again, you can always use your block. We're going to come into a full Navasana in the chair. Arms come up, realign the spine. Press those feet to the floor. Find your angle. First, the torso. Nice and strong belly, chest lifting. Maybe your left leg, maybe your right leg. Again, you can always do just one and then the other. And again, you can use that block. Adjust anything you need to find your boat pose. Find that point where you can balance the torso with the legs. Maybe you can wrap the hands underneath the thighs. Lift up. Feel the strength. Maybe the legs will lift and extend up. Breathe. Shouldn't feel too much pressure on your lower back. Use the arms as you need to if you're feeling that pressure there. Hold, bend the knees, slowly come forward, lift, reach up, feet to the floor, forward fold, stretch out the back. Again, you can just stay in prepared posture, or you can come into a full forward fold. And relax the head, relax the shoulders. Arms come out, reaching out, lifting up. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down. One more time, Navasana. Really working the core here. We're going to move the legs. It's going to be a little bit more active. So find that reclined position. Engage your core. Lift the heart. Make sure your lower back is protected. So use the arms to support you if you need to. And then slowly bring up one leg, then the other. Extend right, bring it in. Extend left, bring it in. Keep the core engaged as you switch. Breathe, don't hold the breath. Breathe. You might even find you can recline completely on your chair to do this. Breathe. Make sure the lower back is protected. Keep the core engaged, the heart lifting. And feet together. Come back down. Reach the feet to the floor, nice and long, extend. Maybe widen the legs coming into your forward fold again. Pressing the hands to the knees, maybe prepare posture. Otherwise, really allow your body, your torso, your spine to come forward, relax. Relax through the neck. Even allow the hands to relax on the block, on the floor. Moving side to side. Slowly, we're going to come up one vertebrae at a time this time. Hands to knees. Think of tailbone pressing down. Then the lower lumbar starts to press back. Feel the thoracic spine start to rise. Then slowly the shoulders. Last thing up is the chin. Breathe. All right. We'll come into our chair pose first. Deep breath in. Press the feet to the floor. Arms come up, reaching up. Exhale, grabbing onto the chair. Shoulder blades are back. Press the feet into the floor, nice and strong. Feel those heels pressing in. Everything's parallel. Thighs, feet, parallel to each other. And slowly, we're going to press up. Use your hands to help support you as you lift. Okay, you can always pause, adjust if you're in replay mode. But the chest rises, the shoulder blades are back. Really feel the heels rooted into the floor. Feel the glutes engaging and lift. You can always use a block to support you and stay here. All right, nice deep breath in. If you don't need a block and really want to work and find the edge, as long as there's no pain in the knees or the ankles, breathe. You can do this. Otherwise, maybe use that block, sit on it, holding here. Maybe one arm comes forward. Maybe the other. Squeeze closer to that chair, holding it here, and then slowly lift up completely. And now begins our standing series. Come behind your chair. Or if you'd like, you can come to the side of the chair. All right, and be able to have the ability to go deeper into some of these poses we did on Tuesday. So finding yourself comfortably positioned, we're coming into our Tadasana. Reaching up, toes lift, feel the arches rise. Exhale, hands come to the chair. So if you have the chair in front of you, hold on to that chair. And really engage the legs. The kneecaps pop up. Slightly press those shins forward so that you have a micro bend in the knee so that you're not locking the legs. You've got a slight bend. So you use more the musculature than your skeletal system. Right? You don't want to create compression. Find that neutral position of the pelvis. Tailbone reaching down gently, but still a nice curve of the lower back. Breathe. Top of the head reaches up, shoulder blades back. Think of how it was in the chair. Now you're just standing and you're using more of the muscles in the legs and the lower back. Breathe. Inhale, arms come up, reaching up. And exhale. We're going to come to the chair and begin to put more force into that left leg. We're going to lift up the right. Breathe. We're going to press that right leg back and not touch the floor. Still holding the chair. If you're the side of the chair, just hold the side of the chair, and we're going to come forward, pressing the heel back. Extend. If you're in chair, just bring up the leg and hold it there. You're working your core muscles by just lifting that right leg in chair. Eyes are looking down, nice and long through the spine. Inhale, coming back. Lifting that right leg, still not dropping it, working on that left leg, nice strong leg, and drop it down, shake out. Next one, Tadasana. Find the strength in the right leg, press up with the left heel, make sure that everything is engaged on the right side, glutes, quads, feet, shoulders, lifting up with the left. Nice deep breath in, hold the chair, and then extend it back, reaching back. This may be enough for you right here. Or maybe you can come lower. Maybe you can hold on to the base of the chair. Extend back as much as you can. Really find the strength in the leg, through the heel, through the top of the head. Maybe even bringing up one arm. Testing the strength on one leg. Holding it there. Breathe. Holding onto the chair. Come forward. Bend the knee. Lift it up. And exhale it down. Shake it out. Gently rotate the hips. And both directions. Stepping back, maybe torso length away, still being able to touch your chair, make sure it's there. And we're going to just press the tailbone back. Bend the knees slightly. Good. Hold on to your chair, wherever you're at. Maybe you're holding onto the base of the chair. Maybe you're holding onto the back of the chair. All right, and begin to adjust so that you can extend the arms. So move the feet so that you can extend the arms. And slowly begin to press the tailbone up to the ceiling. Still a micro bend in the knees. And bring the head through the arms into your down dog. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. If you are in chair, just allow yourself to, if you don't have an extra chair nearby, use your blocks at the highest level. Maybe you have 2 blocks. And just allow the head to come through while you're holding onto the blocks as far forward as possible. Everyone else is still in down dog. We're going to slowly, holding onto the chair, come forward and bring the tailbone down. The feet haven't moved. Just the chest rises and the body comes into plank. So nice long length from the top of the head to the spine. If you're in chair, just come up into your upward salute. Nice and tall. Exhale, press back into down dog. Breathe. Holding it here, feel the stretch, move, bend one knee at a time. And come slowly forward into your plank, holding onto the chair. Make sure it's not slipping. Use a wall if you'd like. Use your elbows and forearm on a wall. And hold it here. Your core is engaged, nice and deep. So belly button is pressing back. Your glutes are engaged. Think of Tadasana. We're in Tadasana here. Your legs are engaged. Glutes are engaged. Shoulder blades are back. Top of the head lifting. Press back into your down dog. Reaching back. Pressing back. And slowly bring the head through the arms. Let it relax. Let it completely relax. Breathe, you can bend those knees, maybe sway the hips. And slowly come forward into your plank. Pressing forward, yes, we're working the upper body right now. Keep the core engaged. Breathe. Strong body. Come up slightly, bend the knees, walk forward. Shake it out. Good. Shake out the legs, hold that chair. Rotations. Both directions. And reverse. Melinda's here even. Excellent. And relax the legs. All right, one last pose. We're gonna come into chair, in chair pose. So if you'd like to place that block on here. All right, if you're in chair, you come up and down, all right? Otherwise, for those standing already, you can use the block to help you come into chair. Or just place that block there for your posture. Come stand in front of your chair. Deep breath in and find your Tadasana, strong-legged always. Tadasana, our mountain pose, is very good foundational pose. It's essential to be able to engage those muscles. Lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, begin to bend the knees. Bring the heels down, arms come down, reach for that chair. Make sure it's there. Hold it, breathe. All right, press that tailbone back more, trying to get some of the pressure off the knees. Maybe sit on your block, holding it here. Lift up through the heart, through the top of the head. Breathe. Feel more pressure on the heels and the toes. And maybe go down another centimeter, inch. Breathe. Maybe move the block and sit. And when you're ready, exhale all the way down. Breathe. Windshield wiper those legs. Coming in. Let's just relax the toes. So just bring those heels up and down. And toes up and down. Side to side. Sense how it feels. Toes down, heels side to side. Notice how the knees feel, how the ankles are feeling. And find your strap. Maybe have it on your lap ready. We're going to press that right leg in, squeeze it in. We're coming into our leg stretches in pigeon. We're going to bring that strap to the base of the right foot. Sit up tall, bend the elbows so they're by the ribs and come forward. Reaching forward, lifting up as high as you can. Left foot pressing down, just like Tadasana leg. Breathe. Grabbing on with the right hand. We're going to extend out away from the midline, opening up. Sitting tall, reaching with the top of the head, lifting with the heart. Maybe even if you're not needing support for posture, bring that left arm out. Again, opening up through the chest. Breathe. Come back to center. Left hand will begin to switch with the right. Right hand can come out unless you need to support your lower back. Breathe and press away. Maybe even add that twist as the heart comes around to reach towards that extended right arm. Breathe. Inhale, come right back up. Deep breath in, bring the knee in, and maybe pigeon on your thigh, right knee, ankle on the left thigh, or maybe you'll use a block if you need to put that side of the foot onto the block, and the right knee splays out, opening up here so that we find a stretch when we come forward on the right hip region. If your right ankle can come to the left thigh, then your right foot is at about a 90-degree angle, helping to protect the knee. There shouldn't be any pain in your knee or your ankle, and you should begin to feel a stretch, if you're not already, through the right hip. And exhale, we use the breath to come forward, reaching the top of the head. And adjust as you need to, moving side to side, maybe even grabbing onto the chair and reaching forward. Breathe, inhale, lengthen, exhale, maybe find an edge, find where your tension has come to, maybe discomfort, really feeling the stretch, and maybe that's where you'll be, not come any further. Inhale, lifting nice and tall. Breathe, bring in your knee, extend out, rotate the ankle, point, flex, and drop it down. Left knee comes up, squeeze it in, extend it out. Find that strap, pressing it on the base of the left toes, nice and long, lifting up. Maybe grabbing on with the left hand and extending out, good posture, right foot, still in alignment, right knees, breathe. As long as you can keep the posture, do this stretch. Arms might come out if you don't need support of the spine. Breathe. Inhale, coming back, switching hands, crossing over here. We're stretching through the IT band, but if you'd like to add a twist, nice and tall, arm might come out if you don't need support for the spine again, and begin a gentle twist, reaching back, feeling that stretch through the IT band, feeling a gentle twist, breathe. Inhale, nice and tall. Come forward, find your pigeon, either on block or if you can, onto the thigh. Lifting tall, press that foot, right foot to the floor. Make sure you feel no pain in the knee or the ankle. You should be feeling some tension in the hip. We'll be stretching through the medial glutes, the piriformis, as we come forward. Exhale, reaching the top of the head. Adjust as you need to. Bring the hands to the chair if you'd like, or not. Side to side movement even. Just to know, you can always stay somewhere where you're feeling, okay, really want to stretch it here, or here, or here. Or use your breath. Inhale tall, exhale, and just find your edge as you come lower. Inhale, slowly begin to lift the head, the shoulders. Breathe. Inhaling tall. Bring that knee in, squeeze it in. Extend, point, flex, rotate both directions. Drop it down. Strap in both hands. We're going to lift up. Really align the spine nice and tall. Feel the sit bones rooting into the chair. Exhale to the right. Inhale tall. Exhale to the left. Inhale tall. Come forward. Lifting up. Nice and tall. Maybe extend further back. Maybe you need to widen. And then come around, reaching back. breathe. Don't hold your breath here. The tension through the arms, the shoulders usually cause people to want to hold their breath. Breathe. Maybe sing a little song if you're alone, and make sure that you're breathing as you talk, as you sing. Exhale forward. Relax the hands, relax the shoulders. And prepare yourself for Shavasana. If there is a stretch you really wanted to do, this is the time to do it. If you want to get extra socks on or sweatshirt, to feel super cozy and comfortable, this is the time to do it. Shoulders lift up, reach back, arms come up. Closing the eyes, begin to drop the hands, palms are up. You're in receiving mode now. Give me energy. Feel the energy. Acceptance, love for yourself. Inhale, out the mouth. Everything you can. Really physically feel the belly pressing in and up towards the lungs. One more time. Deep inhale. Exhale out the mouth. And one Om, a peace Om. You can say it in your head if you wish. I'm going to say it out loud. Arms come up. Deep inhale and begin. Om. Come back to your natural breath. Inhaling, slowly exhaling. Feel the echo of the Om. Being able to Om allows the mind to freely scatter the thoughts. Really focus on how the mind feels, the body, the head, the lips after that. With each exhale, relaxing the forehead, relax the eyes. You can allow them to just lay in the socket, not moving them, not looking. Completely focused on the breath here. Exhale around the tension around the cheekbone, down the cheek, the jaw. Lick the lips even. And relax the lips, relax the tongue. Just notice this very moment, how the tongue just lays in the mouth, how it feels, what it feels, the teeth, the wetness. Inhale, exhale, tension down the shoulders, down the arms. Feel the weight of the arms on the lower arms, the hands completely relaxed, rooted, surrendering into the thighs. the fingers, open them wide. Feel the tension in the shin. Exhale, relax it. Bring the chin to chest on the exhale. Inhale, arms come up, lift the chin, reaching up slightly, looking at the fingertips. Palms come together into prayer. Exhale, elbows relax by the ribs. I thank you for coming and being here with me, even if it's in replay mode. I thank you to those who are here. Let me see. Margie, Melinda, oh, fantastic. Good to see you guys. Chantel. So I thank you for being here, and I'm so glad and proud and honored to lead you in this practice, knowing that you are your main guide, knowing that you are that light that can shine for so many, even if it's just a phone call to someone. Even if it's a little text on Facebook to say, hey, how's it going? So continue to shine. And I will honor, and I see that light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Thumbs up, hearts if you are watching and are enjoying this. Stay safe here in Hampton Roads. I know most of you are inside, but it's supposed to thunderstorm tonight and all. So be safe. And can't wait to see you again. Replay anytime, since we have time on our hands, I think most of us. So replay and practice every day. And make sure, I think we've got quite a few of these videos now that you can use, and if you have a favorite, use it. Or start writing up your own. Maybe send me a few and say, hey, I'd like to work on this. Let's work on the lower back, or let's work on knees. I want to strengthen my quads. So yeah, write me little notes or whatever if you want, or if there's something specific that you want to work on, or just a personal question, that's fine too. You PM me or message me. So take care. Love you guys. Miss you.